Hello and bah humbug. Welcome to episode 2 of the Fatayer series. In this series we'll be making meat pies, spinach pies, cheese pies, and even barbecue pies. We'll also be making talemes, cheese talemes, and today we'll be making Za'atar Talemehs. The first thing you'll need is your taleme dough. Instead of including the same footage in all 8 videos of this series, I'm just going to link that recipe in each video in the description and in the top right corner, which will make every other video of this series much shorter and far less redundant. If you want to see how to make the dough itself, pause this video and go check out that recipe. While your dough is on its last stage of rising, grab a bowl and add 1 cup of za'atar. You can purchase za'atar at your local Mediterranean or Middle Eastern market, or here's a link in the top right corner on how to make it fresh from scratch. It's really simple, only 5 ingredients. Now we're going to add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil at a time and mix it well. We're looking for a pasty consistency but not runny. If it's too runny, everything will just fall off the bread while it's baking in the oven. If it's too dry, well, then it's just going to taste like eating powdered oregano on top of bread. We're looking for that perfect in-between. If you accidentally add too much oil, just balance it out with a little bit more za'atar until it reaches the right consistency. Now take your taleme dough and use 3 fingers to lightly press them down, but not hard enough to smash them. Then add about a tablespoon of your za'atar to the top of each taleme. Try to keep it in the center so it doesn't fall off the dough once it starts to rise. This batch was exactly enough for 1 dozen, but I had another half dozen talemes, so I made another quick half batch. Now place them in the oven on the bottom rack at 425 degrees for 6 minutes. After 6 minutes, the bottom should be starting to brown, and you want to transfer them to the top rack for another 6 minutes. If you have another tray, go ahead and throw that in on the bottom rack as well. After another 6 minutes, pull the ones on the top rack out and transfer the other ones up for another 6 minutes. I like to eat mine with a side of lebni. Link to that video in the description, and I'll throw one up on the screen now. Thanks for watching episode 2 of the Fatayer series. Join us next week where I'll be making cheese talemes. Thanks for watching, everyone. Goodbye, good night, and bah humbug.